What did Led Zeppelin say while playing Riichi Mahjong? There's a dealer who's sure that they don't want to fold, and they're waiting for the circle 7. So their discards are bold, and the pure straights foretold, as their 8-9 shape only takes 7. Ooh, playing Mahjong while your name is Kevin. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Not a lot of things rhyme with 7. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Wherever you are, excuse me. Where are we? In the lobby of a guitar center? No, you're listening to Riichi FM. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. It's a classic, folk. It's a classic, people. Folks, what am I saying? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My mind was so focused on the song parody because you have to remember like a gazillion different chords. Whatever. I'm not trying to say, wow, you're so good for doing that. My mind has got to switch from Led Zeppelin mode to Mahjong mode. Folks, I don't know how to tell you this, okay? Are you sitting down? Now is the summer of our discontent, and the heat is not stopping. We cannot rub together two good hands. We've been getting so unlucky. Every time we get 4th place, oh, I'm so sorry, S grade. Oh, I'm so sorry, 4th place, S grade. No, 4th place, S grade. I don't know what the Mahjong gods want from me, but you know what? We're gonna try. All we need to do, there's no breaking the bad luck spell unless we actually go back into the Jade Room ourselves. So let's just say this, as we load into the Jade Room today, if you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. And it brings us to our featured comment of the day. John Backery, astounding intro performance as always. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the kind comment. I will say this, sometimes in the intro song parodies, like this one took a while, okay? This one is not your average. I'm not trying to, it sounds like I want like a, presidential medal of freedom or whatever. I promise that's not what I'm trying to do. It's more so, it's like sometimes I'll be practicing a Riichi Mahjong song parody for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, I should have just picked a 4-chord song. I should have just picked something a little bit easier, but this one slaps. Stairway to Heaven, when I used to take guitar lessons back in the day, you gotta learn Stairway to Heaven. It's a great song. It's a rite of passage. It's a banger, and it's one of those songs that like starts slow, but then like there's like it's like Freebird. It's like a lot of rock songs used to start like this, where you started like, ooh, it's so there's a lot of mystique going on, and then the last 3 minutes are just like, it's a very like anthem, very very like bold, very kind of loud kind of a vibe. I should have cut the East Wind first. All right, making a few mistakes here, but you know what? This is okay. We can't accept the Dora, the 4 of circles. Looking like a Tanya banger with my pants on the ground. I'll just tell you that much for sure. I mean, sure. I think that these are our shapes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure these are gonna be the shapes in our finishing hand. Look, with that 7 of characters, we could accept 8 of characters, right? And that 7-8 is technically stronger than this 3-5. However, I like my tiles the way I like my sets of wheels on cars. In sets of 4s, baby. I like the fact that we can accept the Dora, the 4 of circles, and that makes it stronger than the 7-8. IMO. How am I doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. We're doing okay. My significant other, she just had an interview. I think that she did great. I got her like a nice piece of cake, and I got myself a piece of cake too. I got her a nice piece of cake to celebrate, and she's calling a Riichi on 7. It's so good. It's so fun to do that. And we got some fun drinks. We got the fun beverage. Oh! Riichi, Sumo, Ipatsu, Tanya being all simples, and Dora. Show me one or a Dora for the Hanemon. This is the least deserved. This is so... Oh, baby, that felt amazing. Dude, someone up there in the Riichi Mahjong Pantheon loves Led Zeppelin. Let's freaking go. All right, don't let my hours of effort be in vain. I appreciate that, Riichi Mahjong gods. I respect you looking out for me, okay? I really am grateful. She had an interview. We think it went well. It's that like tricky thing afterwards where you're like, obviously we want to do poggers, right? But you never know what someone might want in a freaking job candidate or whatever. They just might want someone from like a different vibe, or like with a different vibe, or like, I don't know, if you get someone like that's too similar to a lot of the people, we don't know. We genuinely have no idea. But we think, I think that you did a freaking banging job. So let's I wasn't there to hear it, but she told me about it afterwards. It sounded like the answers were absolutely freaking cromulent. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's been okay. That's a good part of today. Even if this is a little bit of a serious note, okay? This is a little bit of a serious note. What are we? A minor, right? A serious note. Okay, that's good. It's a little bit of a serious note. We're like, even if we don't get this opportunity, if you will, fun way to say opportunity. Even if we don't get this opportunity, it led us to something important where we realized that like we were at a cafe and a few days ago. We were looking. You might have heard me talk about it on a previous installment of this Let's Play, if you will. Is this a Let's Play? Yeah, this is a Let's Play. By the way, I'm still recording this on April 1st. If you're wondering, usually these videos are a little bit more timeless than they might appear, but the animations are because it's April Fool's Day. Oh no. Ooh. And I'm ponging with the circle 7. I'm just guessing. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just guessing right now, okay? No idea what's a safe tile. 2 of characters is safe to right, Lord. I guess it's Suji Gaming. I am trying to big fold, okay? I'm trying to huge freaking fold. What else is safe? 2 of bamboo looks okay. 2 of bamboo genuinely. West Wind also looks extremely okay. 2 of bamboo guaranteed safe for left lord, guaranteed gem boots, if you will. Right lord, they cut a 5 of bamboo so that they can't be waiting with a 3/4. So 2 of bamboo, hawk 2 of bamboo seems pretty good for them as well. If we don't have to risk it for any biscuit, this is okay. I'm gonna continue throwing the safe tiles that God is affording me right now. Okay. Even if it doesn't go well, which would be honestly sad, but is this a new outfit? What's going on? Is that alcohol? If you're a cop, you have to tell me. If it doesn't go well, that's fine. But it led us to this realization. Like, we were at a cafe, and we were looking at all the people playing board games, and we were like, oh my god, that seems so fun, seems so pog, etc., etc. And we realized, like, oh, we're longing. We're longing for something. We're longing for... And we were talking about the interview, and we were just like, man, a lot of things in our life right now seems very, like, stagnant, and we're longing for something more, whether it's friends or changes in like career or job. And I'm not saying this for me. Like, I'm very creatively tickled by all of this, but it's more so like, expanding what already exists on the channel. So we had a long conversation about that, and then we realized, so this is what's on our calendar, and this is serious. Don't make fun of me. If you make fun of me, I'm gonna freaking ban you from the channel, okay? It's a serious note. What am I, E flat? But that was funny, but but this is not funny, okay? That was classified. That tickles anyone, okay? That's, Your Honor, that's just classic comedy. This is real. Every single Saturday from like 9 to 10 a.m. or 10 to 11 a.m. I forgot when we put it on our calendar, but we have an acronym, FSTFTL or something like that. Find something to fill the longing. That is what we have in our calendars. I don't know if I should have cut the 5. Like, this safe tile is okay, but like, we have 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 banging shapes. But the 5 of characters accepts the 4 of characters, which then accepts the 3 of characters. You see what I mean? Then we're gonna go to Virginia. Then we're gonna go to the White House. Yeah, but like that would have been nice to accept the Dora, the 3 of characters. It's okay. It's not the worst thing that we could have done. I don't know if the AI engine is gonna like that move, but I think that our hands shapes are pretty freaking strong. Now, this is a sickening... I'm just gonna cut White Dragon. I could cut 1 of circles, right? Keep this as our pair, because it's never gonna become a triplet. But the thing about Pinfu is that they don't let your... Like, if you want the Yaku that is Pinfu, you gotta have all sequences, number 1. Number 2, your pair cannot be Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, or any of the Dragon Tiles. I know, literally 1984, but that's just how... That's the breaks, So that's the way the news goes. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I don't even like this tile. I don't know what this tile affords me. I'm gonna cut it and keep a safe tile. I don't like my chances of winning this, quite frankly. We still need 2 tiles in order to get into Tenpai. It's not impossible to do. It's definitely not impossible to do. And no one's called Riichi yet, which feels pretty boggers to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm scared. I'm scared that someone's gonna call Riichi and call it soon. Anyway, we have something in our calendar that's find something to fill the longing. Whether it's getting on Bumble BFF or whether it's like working on other creative pursuits. And you know, we were talking about all of this, and I was talking about the YouTube channel and stuff. And she was my significant other. She was asking me like, do you ever have any check-ins with yourself, like about? Oh, hang on. I mean, do I ever chi here? I think chiing is fine to maybe just break Ipatsu. Don't give him the chance for Ipatsu. And then maybe, okay, the emotes are very funny. I don't know what we're going to discard next. This is not a valid hand by any means. But we could always cut 3 of bamboo. And then 2 of bamboo also seems fine. 8 of bamboo, that's a risky tile that Right Lord's rocking with. If you're going to give me another 3 of bamboozles, I'll do another 3 of bamboozles. You cut the Dora, you're not even waiting on the Dora tile, you sussy baka? Okay. And my significant other, she was coming at me with some pretty great, like, not unsolicited advice, like very solicited on-topic advice. It was just like, you know, at like a company, you would have to have like quarterly or monthly or weekly or whatever, just like occasional check-ins to be like, how's it going? How's the direction of things? Like, what do you want to be doing differently? So I'm going to use that hour to think about the channel and what I want to do with it, because don't get me wrong, I'm rocking right now. I am rocking right now with the daily uploads. But I've learned, because in the last few weeks I've been playing Mahjong, like been mainlining Mahjong, which is a nice little alliteration to it. I've been mainlining Mahjong, but I think I genuinely don't want to burn out on it. That's the gosh dang truth. I don't want to burn out on it, and I think mayhaps I've been playing it just a little too much. Not like so much so that it's obvious, but just a little too much. And I know it's silly to talk about like it's literally playing a game forehead or whatever, but like, you know, I don't want to burn myself out if I don't necessarily have to. Left Lord waiting on a 4 and a 7 of bamboo. This is fine. I would rather pay a dealer penalty than having them sumo, you know, Riichi, Tanya, whatever. I don't know. I don't even want to imagine what Left Lord's hand could become with the guidance of some good Dora, right? This is kind of a sicko mode hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're looking at this hand and you're not thinking to yourself like, half outside hand. If we draw into another red dragon, it goes so sicko mode, it's not even funny. 8 of bamboo is fine. I think that even if we just win this hand with a green dragon only hand, which could be possible, 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, very possible as well. But even if we just win this with a green dragon only hand, I am so fine to keep the game schmoving along. That's the Dora tile. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a Dora. That's not bad, right? If we get a 5 of circles, it's probably our nuttiest draw. 5 of circles allows us to end on a double-sided weight for a green dragon, 1 Dora. It's not a hand that's, you know, you're not going to write home about that hand, but like, it's pretty good. Keeps the game moving along, keeps ourselves in the lead. Okay, disgusting. I'm just going to be real with you, kind of disgusting. If we get, this is weird, but like, if we pawn the, sorry, after I said this is weird, all I could think was, what am I, Lady Gaga's outfit at the Met Gala? This is a joke that would have killed in 2013. If we pawn the 8 of characters, I think I like it. So I discarded the Dora in my hand, but what I lack in Dora, I now make up for in the epic double-sided weight. Okay, you haven't heard of epic double-sided weight, but welcome to it. We can wait on the 6 and the 9, and the 9 is fairly inconspicuous, right? 9 could come out at any possible moment. Right Lord might even discard another 9, which would be great. I don't want Right Lord to have a chance to come back into this game. They're sipping. I don't even know what substances their character's sipping on. I don't know if I support that, and we could just rob the dealer seat from them, and would feel so freaking good. 5 versus 5. I'm gonna wait on the 6 and the 9. I'm gonna wait on the 6 and the 9, not because hee hee ha ha ho funny meme number, but because I think Right Lord will discard another 9 if they draw into it. Anyway, so yeah, and I don't want this, and I don't want in the long run. Okay, can we do a meeting right now? You never cut this from a 3-4-4 shape. Yeah, I just don't believe you. I just don't believe that you would cut that if you had a 3-4-4 shape. I think that you would use that 4 as your pair. I just don't believe you. So we're gaming. We're gaming a little bit right now. Southwood not a safe tile, but pretty devious if someone were to Ron you off of that one. White Dragon, I send it back to the kitchen. I send it back to the kitchen. I just don't believe in anyone to be waiting on the White Dragon either. I like my Tenpai. Oh, okay. Left Lord's gonna sumo. Hopefully it's not that big. Hopefully it's just a Mangan. It seems like it. Hopefully it's not that big. What am I wishing that more people in the population would feel that way about certain sizes of certain parts? Okay, gaming. Anyway, I don't want this channel to be just about the Zhang, if you know what I mean, okay? This channel's trajectory, if we want to do a State of the Union right now, YUNION, it's a pun on my name. If we want to do a State of the Union, here's my honest thoughts. The government, kind of bad today, right? No, it's okay. Here's my honest thoughts. I'm not gonna bait you again. I want this channel to be like, to not be a copycat of. I want to be very, very careful. I don't want to copy what Northern Line is doing, but to deny that Northern Line is a big influence on this channel would be a very obvious kind of. Hang on, maybe I should have. Whatever. I'm pawning here, right? Like I just gotta send it. Like this hand is so good. Red Dragon 3 Dora, Red 5. Like I feel like you gotta go. You gotta go for this hand. I do not want to copy Northern Lion's channel. However, the trajectory of the channel, I could feel, not in terms of like creative direction, but just in terms of regular trajectory. You know how Northern Lion kind of like blew up with Isaac, you know, the Binding of Isaac and all of its other counterparts. Like, and then once you amass, I think, a critical amount of audience memberonis, then maybe this is, by the way, the most painful series of circle tiles I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know, maybe other people are going to be playing it close to the vest with the red dragons. So be it. If you draw into a red dragon and you can never advance your hand because you're playing safe with it, good for you. I'm glad that you can't advance your hand then. Me, I'm trying my best to win out here, okay? Your network is your net worth. Grind set. So I'm trying to do grow an audience with a game that I very much love, that I do not see going anywhere anytime soon. This is Pain Pekko, by the way. The absolute pain and destruction with the circle suit tile discards. And then try to branch out to some other stuff, because creatively, if I was just a one game Andy, that is like, I can't do that. I genuinely can't do that. I just want to make funny videos, and get to you know, exercise a little creativity in my day-to-day life. And something that could genuinely kill that is burning out on one medium. Okay, well, I hesitate to say game, but just like medium, if you'll allow me to refer to a game as a medium, you know? I thought this was a large. Okay, I deserve this. I genuinely deserve this. Levelord is going to take it. Levelord is kind of running away with the game right now. Was that my dealer seat? It was not. At least the game is schmoovin', and at least Left Lord's lead is a difficult thing to say, but at least Left Lord's lead is not an insurmountable one. It's a very mountable, pause champ. It's a very mountable kind of a lead. Remind you of anyone? That's right. No, I don't know what that is. Interesting starting this like situation. We have one copy of the Dora. Here's the fricked up part. If I see a 4 of characters, remember what Light Pink Yoshi taught you. Remember what Max, aka Light Pink Yoshi, taught you on the channel. This is 4 videos ago at this point, maybe like 5. If you haven't seen it on the channel, he's an absolute cracked Mahjong player. We got the privilege of being coached by Max. Sometimes it's good to win with garbage. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to win with garbage. This is a garbage. This is a winning with garbage situation, and it's not even that garbage. It's not even that garbage. All simples red 5. All simples red 5. If I get a direct hit from Left Lord, we're basically we're rounding third and heading home. Okay, a rare baseball analogy, but I've been watching a lot of baseball highlights on YouTube lately. Oh brother, I don't want to fold this. I think I'm supposed to fold. I should have got the 3 first. What am I doing? I should have got the 3. Okay, definitely a misplay there. Definitely a misplay. Oh, this hurts. This genuinely hurts. I don't think that we can chase this anymore. Oh man, I need someone to. If I get Tenpai here, oh brother. Okay, if I get Tenpai here, say I draw into 8 of characters, and there is a difference because if I draw into an 8, you know, oh god. I mean, this is inside Suji. This is horrible pain that we're seeing on the discards as well. But anyway, if I draw the 8 of characters, I have 4 copies of the 4 of characters that I can win off of. It's not the worst idea in the world. Oh my god, I might even be able to get Tanyo. Oh my god. Okay, if I draw into 4 of characters, that's kind of disgusting. 2 of characters, Hakutua is not what I'm going for. Oh, this hurts so bad. Here's the thing. If I cut Dora and I lose, it's the worst thing that could happen to me, right? Like, oftentimes, how many times can we count where someone has, like, discarded the Dora after someone else calls Riichi and it ruins their entire life? You know what I mean? And then we go back into the logs and we're going tut 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 and Maka's going tut tut tut. You know what I mean? I'm not cutting the Dora here. There's just no way. It's an early Riichi, we can assume it's garbage, but like even if it is garbage, but if I deal them with the Dora, I'm giving them a pathway that is not garbage. You know, I'm giving them score that is not garbage. Let us keep in mind that we wrote this rhyme to explain in due time. Oh my god. Yeah, not a valid hand. Not even a valid hand. So don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. What do we need to see? We need to see someone cutting the Dora. We need to see Left Lord cutting the Dora. That would feel amazing. And then what? We draw into hang on, how many 3s are visible? I mean, it doesn't even matter. I think we're just huge folding right now. How many 3s are visible? 4 3s are visible. No one can be waiting with a 2-3 in their hand. How could they Ron me with the 1? They would have to have a double pair weight with the 1 of bamboo and something else. I don't frick with that. I think that's very, very unlikely. I'm giga folding now. I'm huge bazonga folding, okay? This is you've never seen anyone bust it down Mahjong style like this. I didn't want to say the S word style, okay? You've said so much worse. You referenced the Omega verse on a near daily basis on this channel. Okay, but that's different. That's, you know, we can't explain that. My doctor says that I have to reference it once per day, otherwise I'll explode. Okay, what else can we discard? If we have to, Vivian Westwind, gaming. That's a safe tile. If we have to discard something else, 4 of characters was cut by Left Lord. I think that going with the 1 of bamboozles is probably the best move. They would have to have a double pair weight. It's not. I should have cut the 9s. 9 is a guaranteed safe tile for 2 of these bozos, and 1 of bamboo genuinely could have gotten me. I could Chi here. That's like a kind of a sicko play. Like maybe we finagle ourselves. We drunkenly stumble ourselves back into Tenpai somehow. I don't think it's gonna be very likely, but it could still come to pass. Like right now, if someone cuts 6 of circles or 5 of characters, I hit the pawn button for sure. I definitely show me Tenpai, please. I can't see on the last tile. Frick! Whoa! 7 pairs. Riichi, 7 pairs, 2 Dora. We would have dealt into a dealer Mangan, 12k in the bank. Handwritten apology in the comment section down below. I'm gonna need to see some handwritten apologies in the comment section. We see 1 Dora tile. I don't love this Dora tile. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one, we have the 5 easiest shapes known to humankind, right? Pawning the green dragon kind of makes everything, blows everything wide open in this hand. If we draw into another Dora, it's the best day of my life. That is very easily. Call me One Republic, the way it's the best day of my life. Do they sing that song? I don't know. It's one of those songs that you hear at Target when you're not even paying attention. You're just trying to find like the dishwashing soap or whatever. But whatever. This is the best day of my life. If I draw into another copy of the Dora, it's not very likely. I think that we just pawn into the green dragon. What else do I want? What else do I want for this channel? I want to make like content eventually when I have the money, because you need money in order to do this, right? That isn't reliant upon like a game. I think that would be really, really cool. Like some sort of like game show or personality driven thing, like more of a production kind of a sitch, if you will. It's how we in the business like to say situation. That would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. I would love to pawn. I would love to pawn from any of these poses. Would love to chi. Would love to chi a 4 of love to chi a 4 bamboo. Would love to chi a 7 of bamboo. So this is pretty nice, right? We can pawn 2 of circles, 7 of circles, 8 of circles, chi a 6 or a 9 of circles. All of those tiles get us into tenpai. Would happily take, you know, I'm not going to be choosy about it, okay? This is really nice. Now if we pawn into a 7 or an 8, we can cut the 2 of circles and end on a double-sided weight. That is awesome. That is genuinely awesome. Can't really complain. I'll find a way, but I can't really complain about this, the way this hand is going. Hopefully no one calls Riichi. Hopefully we can win with some fast garbage. Live fast, garbage hand, bad girls eat fresh or whatever. Bad girls do it right. That's what I want to do. Something that let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want to see on this channel. So I'm just going to spitball some ideas that I've had floating. And if any of these resonate with you, please let me know in the comment section. Or if you want to drop it in the YouTube channel, in the Discord, link down below. That's a more permanent place for me to see it. It's a more easily referenceable kind of a situation for me. I greatly appreciate it. I want to do some Yakuza Let's Plays. I think that is an easy, you know, Zhang lovers might also love Yakuza. But who needs to play Yakuza when you already are looking at someone with peak male physique and just like personality and whatever. You're already looking at the peak masculine form. Dang. That's something that I want to do. I mean, I don't know if this would make good content. I think there's a lot of Magic the Gathering creators out there, but I've been drafting straight heaters offline in Magic the Gathering Arena, and it's a game that I truly think is like a really beautiful card game. I know that's cheesy, but like it's a really cool card game. I'm so sorry. 1 of circles, 2 of circles, 4 of circles, 6 of circles, 7 of circles, 8 of circles, 9 of circles. All of those tiles, any one of those tiles gets me into tenpai. None? Not? We just turn off the circle tile printer? Oh my god. Thank you so much. If I deal in with the 2 of circles, so be it. At least I get to sniff at a potential tenpai right now. This is redonkulous. So right, Lord, they don't have all simples, right? What do they have? They have a weirdo hand. They don't have green dragon, they don't have white dragon, they don't have red dragon. They don't have prevalent one. I think they have Sea Twin. I think they are either waiting on the 3rd copy of the Vivian Westwind, or maybe they already have a triplet of the Vivian Westwind, because otherwise this hand is very difficult to make happen. Red Dragon, at least it's a safe tile. 7 of circles could come out here. I would love a 7 of circles. Not only do we get to win this hand, we stop a crossroad from winning this hand, we also get to pick up their Riichi stick. That's on the table. So that's an extra 1,000 points for us. You'll see it in a second. Just 1,000? No. Plus... what the frick? How is that 3,300? Was there another Riichi stick left on the board? Maybe there was another Riichi stick for 2 Riichi sticks total? I'm not really sure how that happened. I'm not gonna... make sure to like and subscribe if you want more confused Mahjong commentary. I'm not sure how that happened. There was one repeat counter, which explains the 300 points, but how did we get so many points there? That's the kind of thing that I want to do. I mean, I also like if we can find a tie-in for like some sort of like more like raw like storytelling, like whether it be theater or some sort of audio stuff or sketch. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. What are you gonna do, crucify me for my ideas? Take this. Take my mighty punches. That would also be very cool. So but the point of all of this is that you're never gonna like be able to put these plans into action if you don't do the very cheesy thing of like making goals. I know it sucks. It genuinely is so boring that the fact that you know when you were like in grade school and in health class for whatever reason, number 1 you learn how babies are made, but number 2 you set like long-term goals and short-term goals. I think that I very rarely check in with myself to be like, yeah, what are our goals? You know what I mean? Like, what are our goals? Like, you gotta, like, I don't mean to sound like the biggest boomer of all time, but like if I am always addicted to my phone, right? And I'm just always watching YouTube videos and I never check in with myself. And I understand the irony of this being a YouTube video right now. But if I never check in with myself, then it's really impossible to like move forward in that sense, you know? So hopefully the weekly Saturday check-ins are just like good. It's gonna be hard. It's definitely gonna be hard to spend an hour or like, you know, even 30 minutes on that. just thinking about like, hey, how are things going right now? What kind of passions am I thinking about when the world is still? You know what I mean? Rylord's gonna take this one. As far as things go, this is good for me. Rylord is gonna take it. That Yo-Star, come on, just can we? I am not saying this, but you know, there's rumblings that a family-friendly mode would go kind of hard. A family-friendly mode would go kind of hard. I don't know who has been saying that recently, but like I've been hearing rumors of that. So I don't know, but maybe a family-friendly mode would go kind of hard, you know? Because I want to be the most attractive thing on the screen. I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding about the first part. But you know, but who's to say? Who's to say about any of this? This hand is good. If we win, whether it be from Ron or Sumo, if we win with a Red Dragon, Red 5 hand, that's all we need to end this game in first. That would feel great. That would feel great. Certainly a nice little rebound from the fourth place that we got last epi. So not gonna complain about that. It's gonna be difficult. Right Lord already pawned up their C-Win. They're gonna try to rack him up as the dealer. They're gonna try to get a million dealer repeats, and there's nothing we can do. Left Lord Master 1-star, pretty decent first place win percentage. This is disgusting. Maybe I should be cutting the... I mean, we have 5 shapes in our hand. No album out. This is really good. This is really, really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 shapes in our hand. We're gaming really freaking hard right now. Are any of our shapes weak? Some... Wow. Okay. Now our weakest shape is the 7 and the 9 of Bamboozles, right? Right Lord cuts the Dora. They've got something going on. I think that they might even be going for a half flush in the... That's disgusting. I think that they might be even be going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. Do I give it to them, or do I play like hardball? I think I'm gonna give it to them. I think I'm gonna give it to them. Right, Lord? Don't. At least it's not a Ron. At least it's not a Ron. But now they're starting to discard bamboo tiles. Okay, everyone is pawning and cheating up a storm right now. But even if I deal in, it's just seat wind. We don't know. We don't know if they have half flush. It could just be seat wind only. This looks like a half flush. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like a half flush. Maybe I'm just kind of believing what I want to believe right now. Nolan Northwind. If I don't have to discard the 9 of bamboo, I don't have to discard the 9 of bamboo. 3 Dora are gone. 9 of bamboo is a safe tile. I'm so sorry. They turned off the printer for the white dragons and the red dragons. Please, I beg of you. Okay, Vivian Westwind. As safe as a tile gets. Not gonna lie to you. What do we want to see? Not that. I'll tell you that much. New Dora is 9 of characters. Raggy. At least a lot of the all 4 copies of the 8 of characters are gone, so no one can have a 7-8 in their hand. So the 9 of characters, if we draw it, doesn't seem like the worst thing. They could have a pair and they could ruin my life, but there's no like playing around that. This I don't know what to tell you about this one, folks. I don't know what to tell you about this one. Red Dragon, right, Lord? That is the pause of someone who just drew into a red dragon or a white dragon. Let us hope that is the case, and let us hope that it comes out right now. They're thinking long and hard about this. Because if they deal into a crosslord, then they could lose this game as well. A crosslord called Khan. They're going for something. Maybe all simples, all triplets to start with. I have to cheat here. Welcome to the thumbnail. Welcome to the thumbnail, folks. Welcome to the thumbnail. If I deal in, I deal in. I mean, I don't want to, obvi, but like if I deal in, I deal in. This is a weird one. This is such a weird one. Ah! Well, we might end in second if we're lucky. 3 concealed triplets. This is disgusting. We end in second. All right, I'll take second. Oh my god. That's such unbelievable BS. That the white dragon and the red dragon just never come out there. Oh my god. Like I can't. Thank you for the water stones. Oh yeah, this will be great. I'll raise my army of Vaporeons but it's okay that I can actually never win never win in the Jade Room. That's fine. Give me my freaking Sage's bag. Can I fit both of these Sage's bags in my mouth? Mock at me. S grade. I genuinely, it's not even straight A's. It's straight S's. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Was I confused? Let me see that last hand just to see where all the dragons were. Show of hands. what was going on here. Left Lord is just huge folding. I respect that. I respect that. Right Lord, I think that you had an opportunity. Yeah, this was it. I knew it. I literally knew it. This is just too spicy to throw. And Maka doesn't want you to throw it. That is obscene to me. That is obscene to me. I would throw this 10 times out of 10. I mean, what are you scared to deal into? I guess Right Lord in this case is repping half flush, red dragon, all trips, right? Half flush, like Right Lord's repping something scary. So you cut this. This is obscene that they managed to sumo this hand as well. Like what was their starting hand that this was the result? I mean, they're doing a lot right now. Was that pawn even correct? They do want you to pawn here. Tanyao, all triplets. I don't know. Even the Tanyao all triplets here, you need to direct hit from left lord. But it's just maybe okay. Maybe that's just your best case scenario of winning. You definitely con. You definitely con for any more value that you can ascertain. Yeah, you absolutely. Yep. Okay. Let's just take a look at our own play. I know the camera's off right now, but let's just take a look at our own play just to see if something, if we were ever really like confused or anything. 9 of bamboozles. We're gaming. I'm cutting this, but the difference in score is pretty minute there. We're gaming. I should have. This was a misplay. I said it immediately after. I should have cut the east wind. Just because east wind is useful for a lot of players, and west wind is only useful to me as it is my sea wind. I slammed the Riichi, and then we sumoed the tile immediately. But that was the last time. After that, we didn't really get a chance to like freaking participate in the game. You know what I mean? We're gaming. Okay, we're gaming. This. Yeah, I think I like keeping the 5, and I don't want to end in Zuzzy for Earth in jail. This, unfortunately, we never can get back there. So 8 of circles we're discarding. Yeah, I like the big fold here. I like the big fold. 2 players are in Tenpai. We have nothing else. We cut the west wind. We're just playing safe. We're just playing safe until the end of time. Right Lord, was Right Lord the one to chase this Riichi? Double-sided weight is not bad. I want to see who cast the first stone. A crossword cast the first stone, but now wow, I can't believe they want you to chase here. That is disgusting. They want you to Riichi this? I would never Riichi this. Single tile weight for what? Riichi 1 Dora? Ew, I guess. Oh, but Maka is okay with it? Why did it give you such a bad grade? Would we have played this differently? We cut Northwind here. Let me turn Maka off because I want to see what they did. We cut 8 of. I think we cut 8 of characters here. 2 of bamboo is also fine. What would Maka genuinely want us to do? Okay, they love the 2 of bamboo. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's fine. Now you draw into a 5. I think we cut 8 of characters here for surezies. Okay, now but I'm just pretending that I know what's up. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I definitely for a million gazillion % cut the 8 of characters here. Oh my god. No, okay, you finally cut the 8 of characters, but now our hand is like awkward and we chase the Riichi. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, okay, repeat exhaustive draw. Let's not spend all of our time in the log reviews. I feel like this game we just couldn't make it come together. I cut the 9 of bamboozles. You wanted me to cut the 9 of circles because our best case scenario is like drawing into 7 of circles, but like even then this kind of gets cannibalized. So that's okay. 8 of circles is a little redundant. You want me to throw the white dragon. You do not like keeping it as a safe tile. Because we can accept. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Keeping this. They don't hate it, but like keeping this means of being able to maybe accept the Dora. We cut the white dragon there, and that was absolutely freaking correct. We cut this, but the difference is minute. I cut the 4 because I don't see what it affords me. And we're just gaming right now. And we're kind of folding. And they agree with the fold. They don't want us to push this noise either. All right, folks, we're not thumbnail farming in the gold room, but let's just do a little cooldown in the gold room. Let's just do a little bit of a cooldown in the gold room. It's not the worst luck, but I genuinely feel like This is such complainer fallacy, right? And that's not a real fallacy. It's just something that I'm pioneering right now. This is such complainer's fallacy, but I feel like we either get last place or if we do well, our skill ceiling is genuinely second place. I know it doesn't seem like that. I know it doesn't seem like that, but like, oh my, all these seconds, this first place, look, it's been scrubbed from my memory, but it's either fourths or seconds in the match history, and I cannot abide by that. That just hurts so freaking much. Okay, we're in the 3-player meme room. It's time to meme it up, okay? What do we want to do? I think all triplets, White Dragon, if we can get to it. I think, okay, that's unfortunately a super normal tile. Now we can just pawn into Tenpai, and that's not that bad. What do we want to see right now? We would love to call Riichi. Calling Khan is also fine. Lamau. A million gajillion tiles get us into Tenpai. We just made the 5 of bamboo, the new Dora. Left Lord's going for a flush in the bamboo suit. They're having the happiest day they've ever seen in their entire lives. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. At least we know that if Left Lord draws into another circle tile, we're nomming that up. Epic meal time, anyone? Sumo. There it is. At least this is a decent sumo. White Dragon, Dora, and Northwind. So it's a 3-Han hand. It's not amazing. 4,800, kind of a weird point total to get. You don't see that often, but hey, I'll take it. I'll keep the game moving along. White Dragon. You just can't quit me. You just can't quit me. So this is a great little start for us. We throw the 9. I think again because we have the 6. Like their best case scenario is drawing into a 7, but then the 6-7 is kind of pogging with that, right? So. Yeah, cutting the 9 when you have a 6, I think is generally a pretty decent thing to do. I just pawned the White Dragon 3 Dora. Left Lord, they must be feeling the regretty spaghetti, but there is nothing we can do. Their soul is already lost. Their soul is already lost. What do we want to see in our hand right now? 4 of bamboo goes kind of hard. 7 of bamboo, I'm not going to complain about. Now, like a 5 of circles would go kind of hard. Green Dragon, I will complain about. All right, not the best case scenario, but just even, I'm just happy to participate. Even just being able to, pawn up the White Dragons feels great. Now we can pawn up either the 1 of bamboo or the Kiefer Sutherwind to get into Tenpai. It's Jover for you. It's genuinely Jover for you. 8 of bamboo is the weight. 4 of bamboo would have been nice to have that 3-4 shape, but I'm not gonna cry over spilled bamboo. Oops. Speed running the gold room. I was like, how is this hand big? And then I recognized that we have White Dragon 3 Dora. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, if there's a Yakuman in the thumbnail, I don't think there is gonna be, but there's gonna be one. But like, if there's a Yakuman in the thumbnail, it has to happen now. I can make you this promise: if there is a Yakuman in the thumbnail, that is disgusting. I mean, maybe half outside hand. Genuinely, maybe half outside hand. 3-4 kind of goes oingus boingus with it, so I'm not gonna go half outside hand. But Riichi, Pinfu, Northwind, Dora. Like this is already that's kind of grody. That's kind of nar. You know what I mean? I will make this promise to you. I will never just put a Yakuman in the thumbnail. If there's no Yakuman in the video, that's just like wrong. I think that's like pretty clearly morally wrong, right? That's clickbaiting over something that doesn't happen in the video. Brackets gone emotional. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. That's not happening. This is a great situation, though. This is a great situation. 1 tile away from Tenpai. What gets us there? 7 of circles, 9 of circles, 2 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo. All of that goes super pog. Left Lord is gonna call Khan. So be it. Honestly, they gave me 1 extra Dora. Could have had another one, but it's okay. Left Lord seems to have a very strong hand. This is a very strong Riichi, though. This is an incredibly strong Riichi. If a 1 of characters doesn't come out, I will be flabbergasted. It could exist in the dead wall. That's one reason that it couldn't come out. But again, there are no character tiles in Bossing Say. In the 3-player room, there's no character tiles whatsoever. There's only 1s and 9s. So you can go for like all terminals or like maybe 13 orphans. You know, they dangle the 1s and 9s as kind of zuzzy tiles for you in the 3-player room, just as a noob trap. You know what I mean? One of characters has to come out now. If someone draws into it, oh my god. Well, CrossFit's gonna take this one. Is this hand even large enough? I mean, they had 2 chances at Dora. Unfortunate for them that they missed both of them. Oh, that's so painful. But we get to take a short jaunt through the 3-player gold room, and we got an achievement. I don't know what the achievement is. Quite frankly, the only achievement that I'm really curious about is ranking up at the Master 3-star. But I'll take a healing plant. What is this, a jazz cigarette? Folks, that is gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps me out such a great deal. Thank you so much for all the kind support recently. I sincerely appreciate it. It's why I'm even able to have these conversations about like what to do with the channel, right? I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. PST on Twitch. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Whenever I stream Mahjong, I'll dual stream it on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here if that's what you're into. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!